So, hello guys to the second session of From Zero to Hero PLO. We will also, like last time, play two tables of PLO Zoom 5. Yeah, and let's see. How we will I try to avoid like 3-bet pots with that kind of marginal hands, because most of the time you will get c-bet and then it's over. Yes, that's the reason for the two foldings now. Yeah, here we bet, here we call. Now we check here and hope for a full house. It doesn't work. Give a bet. Here we check and only to scoop it on the turn. So, after he calls the turn, I thinking that's you can barrel a last time, but you could also give up. It's both possibles. Both things are possible. Yeah. Actually, the better rule of thumb is to give up, because most of the time when people call it twice or bet once and call twice, then they usually also call the river. So be aware of that. Here we have this situation, and here I'm kind of unsure if I should call. Probably no. So we continue barreling. Oh, bet. Now we have a tough situation. I'm not sure. We call once and see what happens. Yeah, okay, now we turn the nuts. That's like good for us, and now we try to get it in. Yeah. Yeah, we lucked. So call and then barrel on the turn. Our standard move. And now I simply the end. Yeah, here we go. Call, and now when he doesn't bet full pot, then we bet. And bet again when he doesn't bet. Let's see our fault. Yeah, if you want to play with this guy, even the hand is like super trash. But I made trips, and that makes me a good feeling. That's like the worst card. Wow. Yeah, and now hopefully he had aces or something like that. Oh, and he had only... Oh, that. Hä? Kannst du noch die Fenster zumachen, bitte? Ah, okay. What? Strange. Here we double barrel, or will double barrel if he calls. Papa! Yeah, and we turn, yeah, we have a lucky road today. Yeah, we raise here not so big. We check. We make two pair. And we lose. Yeah, that's the hand I want to play with him. So I assume that I'm here probably bad. But yeah, the pot is small, you can bet one time again. And man, when he raises you are out, and if not. Okay, he would try to play a hand with him and hit, because I have noticed that he does not don't like to fold. Unfortunately, we hit only the 10. That's not so good, and we have also another good player in the hand. And yeah, now we have the gut shot. Yeah, you can raise that from under the gun, but you don't have to. Yeah, check, and then on the turn take it down when he bets. If not, take it down on the turn anyway. Yeah, that's kind of a tough decision. I better avoid it. Yep. And here I would be now forced maybe to call, but he had probably aces, and then I get in a bad spot. Yeah, here I hit both my pairs. That was kind of bad. Was really, really bad, because I have no outs to the flush. Yeah, and here I try to get it in now. Hopefully he had no queens, not a set of queens. If he had it, he would bomb it now right away, but yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, he sucked out. And we are down to 0, my friend. Yeah, here he could barrel. That was a mistake, I think, from my side. Now even more. Yeah. When people bet like this one big blind as a blocking bet, you have to always raise, and 90% of the time they fold. Like they say, please take the pot from me. Like praying for taking the pot down. Yeah. Yeah, we have top pair to kicker. Got it, but he could have aces. This. See, I mean, they fucking had it again. Oh, the best hand in the game, or maybe the second best, it depends. Hopefully somebody raises. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, here it makes no sense to call this. This is like. So he free bets really not a lot. So now we can really see he had aces, and we hope that we hit something what can fight against his aces. We don't hit something. Maybe he's friendly and he checks, but yeah. Yeah, here we hit okay. And yeah, here we get it in now. It really doesn't really matter which kind of. Here we lose the first one, and we lose the second one. Ah no, luck. Yeah, and here we also only try to get it in now. When you can get, I mean, when you get the majority of your stacks in, and you come when you get on the turn with the SPR somewhere between 1 or then lower than 1 you have, and you have only one player, then just bomb it. Yeah, most of the time will be you will be good. That's nice of a hand. Nut flush draw, straight draw, gut shot. Yeah, and here you have to fold. So we have -10, -11, guys. It doesn't work today. Oh. This guy is really tight, and we hit incredibly good. And yeah, we will try to get it in right now. And now we check and then call, and hopefully we get there, because I think he had something strong, and we get there. Yeah, really kings under the gun. In that smooth games, you can call it. Here I also kind of unsure, but I leave this hand. Here we will call and then bet it by our own on the turn as our standard move, which really often works. Yeah, and here we go for check call. Probably we were good. Hopefully. So this hand is like run probably 100% percentage give up. Yeah. Three bet. Yeah, here that could be a mistake because he doesn't have that much, and it's more worth to play with a big stack, because when you hit versus his aces, then you want to get the payout big. Yeah, and here in this case, yeah, there was 50%. The pot was 3, and he had 50 cents left, so close to any card I have to call. It's like, yeah, not the best. Here I try to get to showdown. Yeah, and I go for check call here. I had the straight. I could bet something. I thought that I have only the king. Oh, he had. Yeah, and here now I'm not sure what to do. Yeah, that is like, it's screaming value here, and I fold. I think he has something good. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, if that was a bigger stack, I would call. I don't want to make the mistake like here last time. Whoa, and I would hit straight. Unfortunately. But that's good. Would be lost anyway. I would lost. Yeah, that's kind of a tough situation. I call, and yeah, let's see. That was one of the maybe better or worst cards. It depends on. Yeah, with that kind of weak bet, I go for a raise. Yeah. Yeah, hit top 2. sense to give free cuts here and an unraised pot on the big blind. Yeah. Yeah, my red line is kind of strange. Yeah, here I call and then bet the turn. And when you have the ace, yeah, then now you can give up. Simply. So the question is here, did he have the aces? And because we have an ace, it makes much more unlikely that he had an ace. And yet now it seems that he had an ace, but yes. And yeah. Shit. Yeah, that was bad. Bad play for me. Bad play. And how much it was. Wow. No, it was a 5 full stack. But not bigger than that. So, yeah, just straight and top 2. Yeah, we hit good and try to get it in. It's a good bluffing card because the flush fills. So we are back on 10 minus. Yeah, the best card in the deck for us. Hopefully we have sixes, 6 or the 8s or some kind of that. Yeah, and here we simply like bet big. Still 10. Yeah, he's a good player and makes sense for me to play with her. Yeah, the majority of our profit comes from like bad players. Don't try to fight like good rags because like here we have on the lower limit so much incredible terrible players that honestly make no sense why you should play against the rag. Here we go for a check call, we turn the straight and hope that we are good. And we are good. Here try to create a pot. Top pair and top 2 and flush draw. We hit the flush. Here And here I check because I don't see really better flush that are worse than the call here. Yeah, maybe the straight would call, but I'm unsure. Here you can, versus his range, you can kings. And here simply bring it to the end. Yeah, bet here. With that hand you can 3-bet. Yeah, that's a hand which you can call this. You have, and even when there are more players in, you have a rundown with a double gap on the bottom. And yeah, let's see what will happen. And we miss completely. Yeah, and the rundowns, or even better, double suited rundowns, are the aces cracker himself. Yeah. With that kind of cards, you should try. Yeah, that's an interesting thought. We have only the aces in this case, only the set of aces. And Jack 10 is a hand which people often can call. Yeah, and now I go for a check call, simply. Whoop, nice. And here is the aggression factor is high on the turn, but we don't want to have free cards. Yeah, bad card. No, yeah. We check call here. Maybe he had the street. It's kind of possible. And what he had a flush draw and aces. So we are back to -6. Okay. Yeah, how I mentioned before, when people double barrel, they are often late, and that's why we fold here. Yes, double suited rundown here. Race. Yeah, shitty rundown with a gap on the top. It's not so good. Yeah, but we can call on the button. Oh, not especially against this player. Here's a mistake. It's a good player. Yeah, but I will call and then see if he continue aggression on the flop. And he does continue, and yeah, that's a tough situation now. But I better fold here. Yeah. Yeah, let's see what he had. I'm really I want to know it. Yeah, okay, we was the whole time better. I was really thinking what he had after this pot bet. Yeah, but we was the whole time like the whole time good favorites, so we deserve his stack. Yeah, check, call. Yeah, and here we go simply for a check call. And here we bet. Hopefully he don't have the flush. So yeah, our red line starts to moving up. I think a lot of my profit comes from the red line. Yeah, of course the best way is when the blue and the red line together makes you the green line. That's kind of what I'm working on to, yeah, here simply hold. Yeah, it's a good player. I think we can bet again. Or maybe it was a mistake. Ah, shit. Probably it was a mistake. So, next hand. Here I think we are good. Even when he calls, we can be good. So when he checks, I see no chance that I can win the hand with the showdown, and I try to win it as a bluff. It works out. Yeah, really fucking nice hand. Yeah, now it's not so good. Maybe we have a chance for a fold. The flush fills, it's paired. We can get here a lot of folds. If not, we have to give up, of course. Or probably even no, we don't have to give up here. 170, we have no chances. Ah, shit! Ah, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Yeah, now we have the straight, but unfortunately not the nut straight. Jack 9 is nice here, and when we get like raised strong, then we are probably in bad shape. And even now we are probably in bad shape. Yeah, four-way, that's not a hand where I want to fight now. You can check call, make a check call. It's bam. Shit. Yeah. Here we better doesn't make sense to bleed up the play to realize that we are dead. Play check and then on the river I hope we can check call when somebody makes something. Yeah, and I bet small here, $1. And maybe I get call from aces or something like that, or the king, or maybe from nothing. Yeah, he also check call. Oh, he had a street. Kind of wondering why he doesn't bet it. bets so weak, and he bets so weak that I try to steal it. Yeah, that's half pot bets are usually very weak or very good, and in this case it seems to be very good. -10. Three bet hand. Whooper. Yeah, I call. Yeah, and now I have to go all in with him. Oh my god. Yeah, it's something kind of frustrating to make some big mistakes, and then you have to invest the whole time to grinding it back to neutralize your mistakes. Yeah, that's something sometimes kind of repression, but Oh, I fear that we get here raised. Nope. With what he called? Really with... So, let's see what we can make with our double suited aces. Yeah, that's kind of good. We have good aces, double suited with the 9 and the 10. And yeah, we hopefully can get the $8 from this guy. And it looks really, really nice. Unfortunately, we have only to pay the rack. That was really... But why? The fucking shit king, eh? Yeah, that's like... we have the blocker to the straight, or we had it. Here I think he had like aces or doesn't come on a flush draw. What? He called with kings. Yeah, and that is also a fucking... damn it. Damn. Okay, now we have minus 23. Goodness gracious. Okay, I have to focus again, guys. I'm playing kind of weak, make a lot of mistakes. Damn the fuck. Okay guys, we have minus 21 and that really kind of sucks, but we have to see how we get it, and we can only get it back with real good playing. So that's what we are focusing now on. Never complain too much when you make mistakes. It's every time it's your mistakes, or in that case it's like my mistakes, and every time think, okay, next hand, because when you're only thinking what you did wrong, then you will still make mistakes. Here, how I mentioned, people don't like monotone boards, or they are afraid of it, and let's see if I can come through here. So probably it's a lot of time plus EV to simply attack monotone boards. And when you get resistance, you should give up. So we raised and the ace arrives, so we barrel, definitely. That's like the good thing, you know, when you when you 3-betting with that kind of hand, you have like two hands. You actually hand and aces. That's really good. And here we flop also. Nice. that sucks. You have probably 9s or 10s, I would imagine. That hand you can also give up. Yeah, I would attack. Yeah, we did good. Now when he bets again, we will raise. Whoopa. Yeah, straight and top 2 hits. That's definitely attacking it. Yeah, higher man. We should try always to double barrel. Here, yeah, bet big in the hope that we get there where we want, and we get there. We will still continue betting big because everything else that we have ending up with the nuts and the pot of 50 cents. It is not worth it. Oh. current nuts. And we still have the current nuts. Hopefully somebody bets, then you can re-raise him. Yeah, so he would go for check call. Maybe it would be better when we bet by our own self. Yeah, he had the queen. He would probably call. Next, mistake, I would say. Because on the lower limit, it's better take the initiative of betting by your own, because people on the lower limits are mostly passive, and yeah, and that's because they doesn't bet that much. Yeah, weak aces on the left side. Call. Yeah, hopefully he has aces and cannot fold, unfortunately. He can. So our graph starts to looking better again. Here. Yeah, and when you have fucking eights, then I'm fucking destroyed, man. Yeah. And see, everything we grinded back, it's over again. And he bumped us with, yeah, with eights. Shit happens. Yeah, but this is also a thing that it happens so unoften that. Ay, 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 ay. And we are at 23 again, homies. So we have two pair and jack high flush draw. Yeah, we have top and bottom two, plus the nut flush draw. We go for, yeah, now against this guy is maybe a bit tougher because he had 10. Okay, now we go definitely for the hole. Yeah, here we will go all in now. I thought that would happen because he had aces. Yeah, but he was good that he can divorce him from this card. That's good. So we have bottom two pair. Yeah, and you see what I mean. My red line is regularly like some kind of that, and I struggle every time more with my with the green line. They're also mostly in time plus, but I struggle with the blue line. And for explanation, the red line is like non-showdown winnings, and the blue line is showdown winnings, and the green line is like net win. Yeah. Yeah, and we hit our ace. Yeah, hopefully nobody had the jack. And I tried again. Yeah, it's a bad hand here. So that kind is really not so aggressive, so when you double barrel it means that he has it. And this guy seems the same. Yeah, that was probably also a mistake here, this call. Yeah, and we hit not so good as I thought at the beginning, so we better barrel by our own. Ah shit, here I go only for check call now. And he probably has a flush draw to the ace. Nope. He had a straight draw. Yeah, and here, when the next card will be not something great for us, we give up. And it is something great for us. We make the open-ender and also a set. That's probably the best card in the deck for us. And here we bet like big. And that is a fucking bad card for us. It's a really fucking bad card for us. And here we check and hopefully we are good. Honestly, I assume to have an Jack 10. Yeah, I hit secret aces. Because nothing seemed that I had it. And maybe I will get it in here. And when he have kings, that would be great. And probably has. And fucking next suck out. Guys, that's not a good day for me here. Come on. Come fucking on. Really? See guys, it can be sometimes really hard in PLO. It can be really hard. So we have 4 pairs. Every pair will make us the full. Yeah, guys, that's not so often like this. Usually you get one and here we have also to go on when he doesn't call. When he calls, I have a problem. Okay, there's no problem to call here. First we lose, and second we fucking also lose. Damn the fuck. Sometimes you can only laugh. It's like, ah, it's it is really hard, man. Sometimes it's like, yeah. One time we have to have luck, but not this time. At least the first time, and also not the second time. Oh, damn it. Yeah, you see, you can play as good as you want, but when you lose the important ones, the important key hands, where you go all in as a favorite and lose, then you can virtually do nothing. Because, yeah, that are the hands where you make the good profits. And I'm not talking about hands where I like slightly like 40-60, but when you see like 66 to 33, that are the hands you have to win to make a good session. Of course, you will be winning in a long run. So I go for a check all in when he bets, and I assume that he will bet. And here I split, but again 70 to 30, and I make only a split. Ah, it's so fucking sad. Yeah, but King 7, he was on the flop, he was favorite. Nah. We have the 5, the flush draw, and we have the 2 pair, and the nut flush draw, and the nut flush. Yeah, but guys, you should never get frustrated. But when you feel that you're frustrated, then stop playing. Yeah, you should then really stop playing, because then you are starting to play really bad. For example, when I reach now 35 or something like that, then I also will stop playing, because it's not worth. Um, the poker gods don't want you to win at this day, it seems like. That was bad. He had probably an overpair and will call. Ah, that was bad. Even when I win, it was bad. But I really think if he thinks if he should raise or fold, yeah, that's lucky. But it's kind of a bad hand, a bad bet. But what's really an important factor, you have to know how you win pots without actually having it. That's one of the key skills you have to have when you want to play good poker. It's really one of the keys. And that you can only get with aggression. Aggression is like, the thing how you do it with aggression. Because people poorly respond to aggressive player. They don't know what to do and start to make mistakes. They either overplay bad hands or medium hands and pay you out when you have it, or they simply fold too much. Yeah, the flush fills is how I earlier mentioned, that's a really good barrel opportunity. Um, yeah, but it doesn't matter. A lot of the most parts are good. Pretty bad. Middle pair with gut shot. It's too much people in to play here something. And again, when he now bets, I will fold. So now I'm thinking that he had the flush draw. Oh shit. And he had aces. See, again guys, I doesn't adhere to my rule. 2 times bet and then give up. And now I have to pay the bill for it. And the bill was like $3. Something about that. Here I don't want to play with them. He's a good player. No sense. Make no sense to play with them. It is echt really frustrating. Yeah, guys, what I have to say, it is not the best session today. Really, I lose the most important spots. Here I have maybe a chance to get some value. Yeah, that's... Yes, stupid call. fucking stupid call. And that hand I also played weak. Now I have to give up. Shit. Yeah, we have second nuts here. And hopefully we get some value. Hey, when this guy now has king. Nice. Here again with a good player, I don't want to get in big trouble here. Yeah, that was a good card for me because I assume that he has jacks and queens, and she had queens. So he had queens. Yeah, it's not so bad. It's everything fine. And I mean, it's not so. Here down to 26. When you lose that kind of hand, it's like not so bad. Yeah, you play pot control and you want to get slightly, not slightly. You want to get to showdown and win, realize some of your value. And then it's okay when you lose one time, but when you lose, how I mentioned, the key hands, in where you was favorite, it destroys you. It destroys everything. And even when you mix it up with some mistakes, then you are completely fucked. So, really good hand. I have middle set plus plus open-ended ratio. That one I win, and the second one I win also. So, good one. Yeah, that was an important hand. Yeah, and that was also kind of like a key hand, kind of hands when you get in with I don't know how what was exactly. Yeah, it was 66 to 33, so 2 to 1. You have to win this hands to make a profitable play. When you lose it 3 times in a row, or one time you split, then you are struggling like I do. Now here. Unfortunately, I don't have the... Here not worth to call. If that would be a bigger stack, I would call, but here he have only 130 left. Nope, make no sense. So now, last time I bet. Here I'm kind of confused what he can have. Maybe he had 6s. The problem is, yeah, I don't want to pay now $7 for a hand where I maybe yeah, behind. Yeah, and here even I don't have it, but I want I must I have it, and I must try somewhere to create a pot somehow. Hopefully he have, if I maybe get lucky, hopefully he have a full house. Probably he had only the 10, or maybe even not that. Yeah, one moment. So nice, I'm back. Oh. So, on both tables, a double paired hand. On both tables missed. When he bets again, I will fold, so here that will be the normal way to do it. Yeah, I mean, okay, you can mark that guy as and here I check call now. Or when he bets, I call. Yeah. And this other guy, you have to say that are good, really good, really good opponents, because they are too afraid of the nuts. How likely was it that I have now aces? And yeah, that's a pretty good hand. Make the nut, the current nuts, with two backdoor flush draws. Unfortunately, no action. Here call and try to get aggressive on the turn. We hit nothing in a four-way pot, and we fold here. Yeah, here we will try to take it down on the turn. And again. He had a straight. So you see, when you play only two hands of value, the pot which you lose is really not so big. But when you start to play, what you will see often by me, the third time, 3 barrels, and then it starts to be expensive and have to work a lot of the time to be profitable. And I made the experience that most of the time when they call 2 times, they also call the 3rd time. And even when they have bad cards, that's yeah, even when they have bad cards. What makes good for us when we have the goods, when they also call a lot. So yeah, you see, I made roughly 20 with my red line and minus 40 on the showdown. What's kind of bad. On the one table we have an interruption, loss of connection. Yes, and we hit nothing. And I'm not sure if I should. Oh, I better check. There are too many. That are also a bad card. Now I try to represent the flush, and it goes out. And he probably even don't have a hand which will beat me, because here you see he bets less than half pot. What I mentioned before is like the huge indicator for weakness. Yeah, we hit kind of good. Yeah, and we hit the aces. Yeah, now we want everything from him for the next card. For the next card we have to show everything what we had. Whoop, and we get it. honestly, here I see a fold. Because our hand contains an ace, I fold here. We had, now we had the nuts. Yeah, but unfortunate. And the people here on the low limits, they all play, or not all, it's no generalization, but they mostly play really honest. And when you are moving up in stakes, the game starts to be much more aggressive. You can turn on some Zoom tables on 100 or 200, also Zoom 100, 200, and look at the pot they played out. It's a completely different game than here. It's more based on mathematical, that you have the long time, the earnings. It's difficult to explain in English. Maybe I will come back to that topic when I make a video in German. But yeah, they play really different. And that's what I want to mention. What he had? Flush. Oh, but really bad hand. Yeah. Yeah, and that was also, I don't know what he had, but yeah, that kind of a high board with two kings is really a good barrel opportunity, because yeah, that are the high cards are usually that cards which call 3 bets, so not bad. So we have the king, top pair with top kicker, and 2 backdoor flush draws. And now we have also a straight draw. Yeah, and now we have only 2 pair. By this board it's not so good, I think. But I will probably... No. I thought that I could win. Here that weak bet, I hopefully get him to fold. Or either he had it, but I don't think so. I think he will fold. He called with 2 pair. Yeah. But I have to say that he made a good blocking bet. Yeah, well, that was really kind of good. And I make a too small raise. If I would raise bigger, that would be probably worked out. But I simply make it too small. (10-8). So second barrel, and how we mentioned, after that we stop. But it was enough. barrel, with the result of losing. And again, I have to remember, don't fucking make triple barrels, because yeah, it's kind of too expensive. It is so expensive. And see, now I'm back on 20. Oh, I hit quads. Nice. Hopefully he has also something. And I hit the nuts, with unfortunately with flush possibilities. So now we would need again some kind of the key hands. We would need key hands. The taxman. When he bets here, I make a raise, because that's really a good spot for re-raising. He will have probably aces, and like it's a really good spot. And the board was so wet. I have to fold. and I would win this pot. Both hands. Jacks and king kicker. Yeah, here I go for check call. Which works out. Yeah, in that kind of scenario, I don't want to bet by myself, but that's when you when you have the nuts, you should always try to bet by yourself. But here I don't want to get check raised, to get raised, and then I have to fold. That I want to avoid. Yeah, and that's why I only try to get to the showdown. So, let's hope for a good turn. Yeah, a flush. And here I'm kind of unsure. 5-6. If I could win this hand with a bluff, I better. I don't make it. I don't try it even. Probably I would. I would win it. It seems that I would win it. He had fucking nothing. I even don't know why he calls. Yeah, he had the inside rep, and he had bear. Maybe it would. Yeah, probably it would work out. Probably. But I was too afraid to bet in a field of 2 players. From Gundam Style, that is both are the cards was. Yeah. And now he both. Here I also go for check call. Also give you up a 2-bet. Monotone board. Yeah, now I hit kind of good. It's good, there are no big stacks here, only like 660 is the biggest one. Yeah, that's good. Unfortunately I have an 8 and block myself. Now I'm not sure when he bets how much I can call here. Yeah, that was definitely okay to call. It was small bets. Yeah. You have like, from the mathematical perspective, you have by small bets you have good opportunities. So we played back over the half of our minus. What's good? Over the half of our minus we played back, guys. And for people who just jumped into the action in the middle of the video, we made about 30 or something, a bit more than 30 minus, and that was cooperation between some stakes from me and kind of a few suckouts, where I think 3 or 4 suckouts where I lose the whole stacks against where I was favorite and I lose. And I have always about 66%. Even one time more. Yeah. But we coming back. Only 13 left. Here I call only to, I hope that he will give up on the flop, and that's a good card. That's fucking good card. And now even again, because he had aces and the flush is like, ooh, it looks really like a flush here. Provocate him. Here we call, and hopefully we get the straight, and we get it. But unfortunately not the nut straight. And here only check call, check call. When he pots it, even not check call. Yeah, and to get to this scenario, he had probably aces, then he bets, I call, the flush fills, I bet, he thinks I had the flush, and he bet only the turn in the hope that he turn a full house, he rivered a full house. He don't make it, and we have to bet. So the weakest thing what I can imagine here would be a call, would be a check. Never check in that kind of situation, because yeah, you give up the hand. That would be a disaster. Here I don't think that he will call. Maybe I had some bluffs with him, maybe he can call now, but he is a really competent player. That's why I'm not thinking that he is yeah, he is a competent player. And you see he doesn't call it. But guys, we are on 10. Oh. Yeah, here I bet like that kind, and then the next calls you have to get all in with the next hand. Oh, it's like this, and he's virtually drawing dead. Yep. Yeah, maybe you guys should. At the beginning, it seems that that will be a terrible day today, but you see, you can always grind it back. You can always grind it back. Yeah, yeah. So what he had only ace king. He tried. No, he had kings, aces. Yeah, maybe not so bad what he did. Here we can fold because yeah, it makes no sense to play here like a huge pot with only ace king. Here we have top pair, top kicker. Now we have still top pair, two pair, but yeah, we don't have the king. So now we can bet one time. When somebody had the king, he will call. If not, you will know it. See? I will come right back. So guys, I'm back. Yeah, and how I can demonstrate again, it's important to play aggressive, because when you where the hand where the game is really lost or won is in the small and medium hands, and yeah, and there the game is lost or won, really lost or won. And now, so we here, I don't bet again, simply not. Better. He would probably call it. Really, they are callers. I really make this experience that when they call twice, they call third. Oh, again back to 9. That was not that I does not expect. And back on 10. Ay, 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 ay. Here we give us 2 hands, aces, and run down here. Whoopa, nothing. And also nothing to fight about. Yeah, weak double suited queens. But okay, hopefully we get a queen here. Ah, no queen. Here we make a good full house. Yeah, and here we fold. He will have aces probably and will bomb it. Nope. And maybe, just maybe, if I had the nut flush draw, I would call, but honestly, probably no. Unfortunately, I blocked myself. If he would re-raise, then I probably would fold. Because, yeah, Queen 10 is easy to have here. Or maybe he has kings and both hands are reasonable, and yeah, against one of the hands I'm completely crashed. That's a nice hand. And here also not so bad. And yeah, both of them will try to get it in. Yeah. And one time it works out. And that make us a 7. Ah, that is good. Here, then call a bet and bet the turn. That is our plan. And not then simply bet the turn. And here go for check call. Yeah, Here are too much players involved. You cannot call this. Yeah, and here it's probably also better to give up. I can bet one time, but that's kind of board they usually have it. That was a stupid bet. I could give up here right now. See? Ah. Yeah, that's also a big thing for me. Sometimes I really know it, and yeah, I don't play my best no, or I don't know how to call it. So, what's next? I make check call. He probably will bet with his ace or with the 8, and yeah, and I will win. So unfortunately he doesn't bet, and what he had also an ace, yeah. But it's really better to not bet here, because when you get check raised, you are in a really bad situation. Here he says, come on, take the pot for me, because I'm a fucking pussy. So now you have to be aware. really aware. Because I'm unsure what I have to do. Weak. What he had straight, yeah. The idiot straight. But was expensive. How much he? 230. But it's not so bad, but it was a bad call at the end. It doesn't. So now we could get a hand, which yeah, here we make check call. Sometimes I think that I may be also kind too afraid, but that's the problem when you're out of position. What he had? Also 4? Oh. Yeah. Shit happens. Here we will raise. So we need like some big ports. We want to see big pots. And which we will, obviously. Yeah, we hit good. Oh shit. Yeah. But we don't hit that good. Here we call and try to take it down here. When it will not work, we are out. And here we are definitely out. Yeah. See, we was completely behind. And I mean completely behind. We had, I think, 5% or maybe 2.5 for winning. Oh, we are back at 10. I think you will call again. Oh, 12. Guys, it goes back with us. Yeah. But when you have like that aggression kind of play, you have to live with that kind of swings that you sometimes bet somebody who has it. And but you saw we got from 32 we was back to 6, and you will see will we not take us a long time to get to plus. That's only a question of time. And of course, it would be great when we can like find somewhere a nut hand, and where we can play it. And where we get a nut and get paid off. That is something we are searching for a payoff. Yeah, I always check who bets, and with that I want to decide if I want to play this hand against him or not. There I can see if it is worth it to play or not. Here I don't know why I checked through, I was not focused. That's not so good. Oh, the people get aggressive here. Aggressive guys. Whoa. Nice hand here. Hi, Schatz. Wie geht's dir? Ja, irgendein Päckchen hat sie vor Vogt gebracht und hat gesagt, es ist schon 2 Tage bei ihr.
Hast du echt, die hat nicht mehr Ding?
Ja.
Wie?
Naja, der Typ hat gesagt, er macht das rein. Aber was ist das? Ach so, ist das aus Polen?
Ja, Video.
Ah. Und wie war das, der Film? Ach. Warum nicht? Ja. Ja, mach ich gleich. Ja, noch bis 12 Minuten noch, okay? Mann, bis voll. Was wollen wir jetzt machen?
Wie jetzt?
Na, was machen wir jetzt? Wie ist das Wetter? Spazieren? Wollen wir spazieren?
Nee, das Wetter ist echt nicht so schön. Ach, guck mal, wir haben hier echt noch so Eiskratzer von denen bekommen.
Von wem?
Ein Werbegeschenk.
Von diesen Fotos?
Ja. Cool, oder?
Ja.
Aber richtig schön geworden.
Musst du mir gleich zeigen.
Ja, Schatzi, guck mal, ich bin ja schon total echt los.
Ja, Schatz, kann ich noch diese wirklich noch bis zu noch 11 Minuten sind es. Bis voll. Doch. Ich rede nur nicht so viel, meine Stimme. Ich krieg einen trockenen Mund.
Ey,
Was?
nee.
Was denn?
4 Stunden vorher losgegangen, du hast probiert, das Fenster zu machen. Das hat dich anscheinend gestört. Aber.
Ey, Schatz.
Hä?
Ja.
Aber was denn? Hey, kann ich das nicht witzig finden?
Nee, ich hab's aber zwischenzeitlich schon zugehabt und wieder aufgemacht. Ja. Guck mal, ich bin x-mal Wasser holen gegangen. Also, ey, ich find so eine, also.
Ruhig. Mach mal.
Bad card for us. So guys, I will finish this video in 5 minutes. Yeah, now I don't want that, I want that he bowl again. And yeah, I lucked to hopefully have queens or something strong. Okay, here we have a guy where we note that he's like aware of the nuts.
Hast du gemacht, Schatz, oder nicht so?
Skillst du?
Ja, hab ich schon mal. Wollen wir Essen schon machen?
Ja, können wir machen. And here I don't see the need to bet because yeah, will be either when we hit our so guys, I will go now out and hopefully I show you how important aggression is. Unfortunately we make minus today, but you saw the spots. There is really nothing you can do about it. That's poker, and when you lose situations where you are the favorite, then you will lose. That's yeah, it's difficult to have the other situation. And this girl I will Roll again. So we made roughly -5, but for our things you saw how fucking many bad beats I made. Yeah, it was a pleasure for me, and see you next time.